this time a little bit late, and we're after the bigger fish. So today I brought better bait. Obviously the wasps want to try to get me, but let's hopefully get something bigger this time. So let's get my pole set up. I just got here. We took the scooter, so I think we'll be able to stay a little bit later. So grab the stuff. Alright, gotta get these poles set up because I think it's getting later in the day. So what's up, Patriot? We're fishing today, not prospecting, so hopefully, let me see, I might have to switch this to this side because the sun is pretty brutal right here. Let's see. There we go. I think that's a little better. The sun's like straight into my eyes, but let's see. Love your content. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Now we gotta take care of this tangled mess. I just got back from JP's Bash, North Carolina. So I know there's like a bunch of mining events going on right now. I really don't know what events are what for. Not big into, I'm still pretty new into the prospecting thing, so I really don't know much about the events everyone puts on and whatnot, where they're held and all that fun stuff. So all right, at least I'll be able to get the first one set up, and this one's got the 50-pound braid. I want to try drift fishing. I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but I could cast it way up and let the river carry around this bend, which usually I see a lot of people hook up in some big fish here. But we'll see. We have some bigger bait. So I think some people said sardines or something like that. So I got some type of smaller fish. So hopefully that'll help us get something bigger. We're taking a quick break from editing, so let's tie on our leader. I just have like a 2-ounce weight. The water's moving way too fast, and it's actually up from the last time I was here a couple days ago, so it's probably moving even faster. So we'll see if we catch anything. Trying to think what I want to tie on. I'm either going to go with worm for now because I know that works for the smaller fish. Misha, do you ever use? I do have plastics. I'm not that good at using them. I'm more of a trout fisherman, so I do catch a lot of trout, and so I usually use like crappie jigs, things like that. Those usually work for me really well, but I haven't caught anything too massive at this river yet. I've only fished it 3 times. This is my 3rd time fishing it, so I know I have what's it called? I have plastics for the striped bass, but right now they're not running, or they're going to start running here pretty soon for fall run, but there's mostly smaller guys left in the river, at least from what I know. Small plastics, yeah, I have quite a bit. Also, my tackle is kind of messed up because I used to have a lot of tackle stuff, and then when I was living in the mountains, my garage collapsed and I lost probably over, I don't know, 70% of my tackle in one go. So everything's kind of a jumbled mess since I moved. So it's kind of all in a bunch of backpacks and things like that. All my tackle boxes got crushed, and it sat in the spring when all the snow melted from the garage collapsing. It basically, all my stuff sat in the water, and it was just a mess. So it was like took forever just to figure out what I could salvage and what I couldn't. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going with like a leader and then put on a hook. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So let's see. Try this on. Try this. But yeah, why I don't do as many, well, why I don't do any lives while out prospecting is because I'm in usually areas that are just so far into the canyons and whatnot. There's no data or anything, so I can't do lives. How you doing, Richard? Thanks for joining. Just dropped my line, my leader line. There's, I don't know if you guys could hear them, but there's so many wasps out here right now. So, oh, great. I gotta also watch out because there's a lot of boats out here, and whenever they go by, they basically, most of them don't slow down. They just go right by you, and it creates a big old wave, and it's pretty flat on this beach, so it kind of goes up pretty far on the beach. But I like hear one, I just don't know if it's coming or not. Can't tell which way it's going. Unless that's a plane. There's also some planes out here. Looks like a Bay Area. No, it's the Feather River, so I know there's quite a few different types of fish in here. I'm just not too familiar with, other than stripers. Is all I've caught is a bunch of stripers, like baby ones, and a couple of trout, and that's about it. But I do know there's some really big fish in here. How you doing? I can't really see that name, but thanks for joining. Alright, don't know how to say that. Kinda can, but let's see. Tie us a nice strong knot. We're gonna go with the treble hook. Treble, because it's, I don't know, you never know what you're gonna catch. So, and we might be out here for a couple hours until it gets dusk or dark, so I'm hoping some of the bigger catfish come out. Oh, thank you, I guess. Here we go. Nice juicy night crawler. I heard a fish jump when I got here, but I just happened to be here, so I'm not sure what it was. know there's a chance of king salmon right now, but I don't know if they're done running or not, but I still have seen quite a few videos of people getting them. So go ahead and get this guy on here. Oh, it's an awesome old 70s show. I know the 70s show, but see, I thank God I'm a vegan. How you doing, Vish? Thanks for joining. No, and I know what Flipper is. I have seen the. I actually owned the movie for a while on VHS. I know I don't look that old, but I know what VHS is, and I had a or I think it's a VHS. I don't even know. It's been so long, but yeah. I know a lot of people probably don't believe. How old am I? You can guess. What am I fishing for? Hopefully, either king salmon, huge catfish, or a huge striper. But most likely, we're going to catch a lot of smaller stripers. That's what I caught last time. It seems to be that's all I've caught, other than also a trout. But we will watch that hole. So it's going to bend right now because it's flowing. Stuck on some. Looks like it might have caught something, and I don't know. Is that? Let's make sure it's. There we go. So you guys can see and watch it for me, because I will be watching the chat. I won't be watching that. Basically, it's gonna bend when I first cast it out because the current's pretty strong out there, and it pulls the weight until a point where it can stop. And then you'll know when it's a fish. It'll start going that. I went down pretty quick after you said. Yeah, it was the current. It caught the current. The current out there is super fast. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So unless it starts screaming, I think I have the drag just slightly too loose, but we will see. Now I got to figure this mess out, because this one I think I'm going to try to drift around the bend, see what happens. Oh, I should have put the 3 ounce on the 50-pound line, but I think we're gonna leave it at 2 ounce. Oh, is it? It's getting pulled or something. I don't know if that's just drag or what's going on. Tell me, how old am I? I don't know. Did somebody guess? You have electrical current in the water? You know, there's no electrical current. Hey, Scotty, how you doing? Where am I at? I'm at the Feather River. So there's a lot of good fish in the Feather River, or a lot of big fish. Just catching them. I know, we'll see. My cousin here. I know, last time I was here fishing, what happened is it would go all the way to the left and then it would catch a small fish, but I've never seen it stop kind of in the middle unless it's stuck on something. I might have actually caught something. It looks like it's moving, or the current's moving it. I don't know. Let's set this one up and see. If it starts screaming, we'll look at it. Doing good, man. glad to hear. Single or married? I'm not single. What kind of bait are you using? So I have large night crawlers, and then someone said I should get like sardines or something. So we went and got sardines or one of the two, something, some type of smaller fish or some type of bait fish, hoping that that will get us a decent one, you know. I gotta figure out what mess I made over here. Here we go. Dang, man. Oh, now it just moved. I think it was stuck on the bottom or something. Yeah, it was definitely stuck on the bottom. Let's see. Maybe 31. Dang, you think I'm 31? I guess, thank you. It's pretty funny. It's a good guess, though. Oh, there we go. Something just happened. I just got it untangled or something. The water just boiled pretty. Which country are you in? I'm in United States. We're almost untangled with this one. We're super close. That's about where it usually starts getting bites. It's at the point where it starts to. You know what I did realize is, I got this one pretty tangled, but I'm gonna be redoing everything on it, so I'm not sure why I'm messing with it. Let's get the knife. All right, we're just gonna tie a drift rig on this one. I don't know. Let's see. Live shiners are the master bait for stripers. Yeah. So the drive to this spot for me is about 2 minutes, and the tackle shop is about 45 minutes one way and 45 minutes the other way. So I'd have to go 45 minutes out of the way, and so I just got whatever was available at the gas station. But yeah, I hear shiners are definitely the way to go. You guys are gonna have to keep an eye on that pole because I'm trying to set this up. Every time I look back, it looks like it might be getting nibbled. I don't know. WD-40 on the worms simulates of spawn. So I've heard that a couple of times. People keep saying that. I don't know if you're allowed to fish with WD-40. Is that like allowed? I'm sure it is, but it just seems like a really strange thing to be allowed, you know. I don't know. I have a fake shad lure, I think. I just don't know. I want to try drifting because I hear drifting is really good too. I just don't know. It's getting later, so I'm hoping now that it's later, the fish are going to be up on the surface. But we'll see. I think I'm going to do like 10 feet of leader line to my bobber and some weight. I'll see if it works or not. I might not be able to cast it far enough. It might be getting bit. I don't know. It looks like it's moving a little bit on the tip. And usually when it's off to the side like that and it's moving, it's usually getting bit. So I don't know if this is gonna work. About to find out. It's gonna be a kind of a funky setup. I don't know. Also, if this bobber can hold up at 1 ounce weight, I probably shouldn't go with 1 ounce, but we will see. Hey Misha, awesome to see you live. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do more lives. I know, so YouTube's kind of weird. So if you do, for those that do YouTube or plan to do YouTube, YouTube is extremely weird when it comes to different types of formats. So when you create your channel, you're either gonna focus on like lives, long form content, or shorts. If you do all three, it confuses the algorithm and they push one of the three. And so I'm hoping I could do all three, but it seems like every time you do a live, then it stops pushing your long form. If you do a short, it'll stop pushing your long form. If you do just long, like if, oh, something jumped right here. What the heck? I don't know what that was. That's like 15-20 feet off the shore. Like I casted way to the other side of the river. I did not expect to see something that close. I wonder what that was. Maybe I should, I think the float setup is the best idea right now because it seems like some things are jumping right now. I'm gonna see. Pretty crazy. I heard something, I looked back and there was something there. That's too much weight for that bobber. Okay. I might have a bigger one. We'll see. Let's try, and then or maybe I'll just keep it off the bottom of the river. I've been watching pretty much the whole time, but I've been eating chicken, so I can't comment. Oh no, there comes a boat full blast. I gotta move my stuff so that it doesn't all wash away, because every time they come by, actually that one's going, I don't know, it looks like one of the charters that doesn't slow down for you. We'll see. Oh, he's coming straight for me. I'm screwed. Oh. Oh yeah, I gotta move my stuff. He went by pretty dang fast. Alright, hold on. That guy went pretty dang fast, so I don't know if the pole's still in view. Yeah, it is daylight, and I was kind of hoping. I think it's supposed to uh, get dark here in about an hour or two, so we'll maybe be out here during the night because I know there's huge catfish in this river. I was really hoping that when it gets darker, the fish will come out, you know, or the big fish at least. But it's not going to be light too much longer. It's the sun's like about 30-40 minutes from starting to set. All right, we got our drift rig set up. I could always add another bobber, I think, and it will keep it afloat if it need be. Now, if I can find my So what I did for the drift, uh, for the drift setup, I put my bobber about 4 or 5 feet away from my weight, and then from my weight, I'm gonna have my leader line. So we will see if that works or not. Are you just trying? Oh dang, modern day Prosper! I didn't even see that you're here. Sorry, man. It's kind of hard. There's a really bad glare right now, so yeah, I'm just trying to catch fish but not eat them because this is a river that's not so clean, you know. Well, I mean, people eat fish out of here all the time, but uh, I'm used to eating fish that are like from mountain streams, not from rivers in the valley and whatnot. All right. If I had salmon eggs, oh, I just I just heard something cold, but put 2 leader hooks on it. Um, should I put 2 hooks on this? I know you can have up to 3 hooks. Maybe I could have one about 2 feet away, so maybe one for the surface and one lower. Should I try worms, or should I go with the Alaska Critter Cam? Stopped in to see your fishing channel. Well, thank you for joining, man. I appreciate it. I mostly do prospecting, but I do like fishing as much, if not more. I just don't get to do it as often as I do prospecting, because prospecting's more of my work, and then fishing is more of my leisure and my time off. The current over here is crazy. It's like boiling. I know that's not boiling from bait fish, but it's just kind of wild looking. And I definitely need to check that thing. I'm pretty sure there's no more bait on it. Prospecting is pretty cool. I just do it a lot for work. All right, let's see. Let's try. Trying to find where I dropped my thing. I might try one hook right now and then we'll see. I guess I'll go with one worm for now. I do have a second hook, but I don't know what happened to it. It's either in my pocket or I dropped it, which I need to find it, but I swear I just had it in my hand. Worms and yeah, so sardines is what I think I have. So yeah, we got sardines. Tomorrow I was thinking of going to San Francisco and going for some fish. But I really don't know much about San Francisco fishing and I've never been there. But now that I've moved, I'm about 2 hours away. So I was thinking of going super early and possibly being live all day fishing tomorrow, or I don't know yet. Spinner. But yeah, we'll see. You're close to home, aren't you? Yeah, so I don't know if you're still here, Modern Day Prospector, but I'm about 2 minutes from my house. So this is a really easy, and I don't know if you see in the background, but right over here is a scooter. So instead of hiking in, I rode my scooter in so I could be out here later and I could get out of here pretty fast. So we will probably try first throwing a worm, and then what I will do is take my 50-pound line and put the sardine on it, because I think that's the one that I should have the heavier weight on. Yeah, you could probably tell. Trying to go with the supposedly the world's strongest fishing knot, which is what, a Palomar? Is that what it is? Not sure the name of it, but that's what we're going for because the fish here are huge. Yeah, I'm not sure. How was the drive over the hill? Did you? I saw you said you ran into some snow and stuff. Was that fun, or did you make it to Arizona or wherever you said you were going? But all right, where is my bait now? Over there. We're gonna thread this nice juicy worm through the line. So. There's a very good chance that there is something on the line right now. All right, we're ready to launch this thing. Gotta see if this bobber stays up. I don't know if it does. Actually, it looks like it's floating with that 1 ounce weight. I'm actually impressed. I'm very impressed. Well, the worm is still on this one, so it did not get bit, but it did get stuck on the bottom. To my brother Lou Sadis. Well, hello. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I really don't know how to say that name. But yeah, let's see what's wild. How's it going? Oh, the PLP Fall Fest event. I heard about that. I did not get, like, I'm really not sure what happens over there or what that's for, but I've heard about it. So I send this one a little further. Dang, I sent this one like super far. I might have to rethrow that drift because I didn't get it far enough to where I wanted. And I could probably put a sardine on a 50 pound. That was whipping. Yeah, I get cast these pretty far, but I'm used to ocean fishing with these things, so surprised. The river's actually pretty big here, so you get cast as far as you want. I've only been able to almost hit the other side once, and that was when the river was down 20 feet. But I'm trying to see the chat. It's kind of hard with this. Nope, can't see much, but. I'm actually surprised there's no worm on this other rod, the drifting one, but you never know. I think I've whipped it off probably. So we'll throw another one on, and then what I'm gonna do is throw it behind the camera, because behind the camera there's a bend. Let me see, where do I switch this thing? Okay, so this is what we're working with. Can you show a picture of the entire beach you're on? Yeah, well, kind of. That's as far as the camera goes, but we have this whole bend, and we're right where it turns. And where it turns, there's some really good fishing. I always see people like catch right here on this bend, so that's why we're here. I see some big fish being pulled in. Not that I've pulled in any big fish at this bend, but that's what I've seen. So I don't know if the camera will show. Right across there's a really nice deep hole, and that's where they're usually sitting. Well, I know there's a bunch of rod holders and I have rod holders, but it's just one more thing I gotta hike in or bring in. And honestly, I haven't had a problem with them being in the sand or whatever. I have the drag loose enough to where if a fish does bite, I shouldn't have to worry too much, but we'll see. I probably should say that because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna catch a big old like 10-20 pounder and it's just gonna rip the rod right out of the ground. But I'd like to see that happen. So how far are you from the rapids are pretty much towards the middle, so it will go flying. Well, I have the drag really loose, so I haven't caught anything that's able to pull my rod in. But we are going to try to fish once the sun goes down here in an hour. So we're hoping that if there is something that'll make it go flying, it'll be here, you know? Okay. We're going to thread this hook on this worm. Hopefully this will kind of hide the hook. Uh-oh. I hear the boat that like went by super fast coming by. I'm gonna wait because he's probably gonna scare all the fish away. So if I, unless he's going upriver, but I don't think he is. All right, we're gonna let the current carry this bobber out and see if it won't. Oh no, I think it's stuck on the ground. It's not. It's not going like I wanted it to. It's kind of hoping the current would take it really far out to the middle, you know. And let me see. I might have to move this over. Pretty sure that this one that's supposed to be, can't see it. I can't see anything right now. There's so much sun and it's like glare and everything's glaring. I think I just went blind, guys. I looked straight into the water where my bobber was and it was the sun. How close are you to the rapids? I do not really know. I think the rapids are mostly out about 30-40 feet. They're really bad. Right here next to me, there's a bunch of boiling of water, which is where I've caught a lot of trout. But I am having a good day. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day too and ready for a good week, hopefully. Oh, I got my bobber way out in the middle now. That's what I'm talking about. This thing is like way in the middle. Should I just see how far it'll go? I think I will. I'm just gonna let the current carry it really far. So my bobber is about 100 feet out. So I don't know if I really can't see the screen, so I don't know if I'm blocking where everything is or if I'm standing too close or too far. Can't see anything right now. Oh. This one might be getting a bite. Oh my goodness. This one really caught the current. But does this river have gold? It does up higher, not here. I mean, it does have gold down here, but you gotta probably dig down about 100 feet because it's all sand here, and all the gold is down really, really, really deep. Might throw this one in, see what happens. Well, I don't have any more worm on this one. Should I go with the sardine and see what happens? Nope. Trying to get it. Maybe we should tie on a sardine. I think it's, so you said, does this, the Smith River? The Smith River is pretty far away from me. I think it's about 3-4 hours from me. So that's a pretty far drive for me. I just heard something come up on the surface over there. We're gonna tie on a piece of sardine on this one and throw it out there and let it drift along the bottom and see what happens. So. I probably should also put a way heavier leader because I was not getting that big of fish with, I only have like 12-pound leader right now, and obviously you could pull in some pretty big fish on 12-pound leader, but there's something like, looks like some like right here. I don't know if that was like a fish that came up or what. Okay, let's get our, I feel like, see, been following you on social media for a while. Definitely enjoy your content you're making. Yeah, I do collabs with people. If you make videos, I do collab. I just, I'd like to do different types of content here pretty soon too, but we'll see about that. I know YouTube's not a big fan of expanding your content out of your niche, especially if it's working, but I definitely would like to. All right. Man. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Um, I've heard of that PLP Fall Fest. I just didn't know what it was or where it's at or any of that. And I did see some things on Facebook about it, but I just I have plans that weekend, so won't be able to go. But it probably is a good thing for me to check out, you know. I know it's like it sounds like a lot of prospectors go to it. These these wasps really do like me. Um, yeah, I heard there's gonna be a crazy moon out tonight. Maybe that's my sign that I'm gonna catch something big. I don't know. Oh, this sardine definitely smells like it's gonna catch something big. I don't know what the moon's called, but they said there's supposed to be some like crazy thing with that. Right, we got our sardine. I don't know if it'll, hopefully when we pull this up, it's gonna be 20, 30 times bigger. Maybe not because my 10 or 12 pound leader might not be able to hold something that big. But let's send this thing out. Oh, let's do this. Let's see how far I can send this thing. All right, guys, here we go. I got it about 3/4 of the way to the other side, which is really good. Seems like every time I do the drift worm, the worms come off, but I don't know if that's because of how I have everything set up. Um, and I'm whipping it off. Oh, full harvest moon. I see. Um, so, let's see. Reminds me of old Primus song, fish on taco flavored. It's hard to read everything with the river so or with everything so bright. I'm hoping the sun goes down. We have about 20 minutes, I think, before the sun should be setting down. I'm hoping. Really, I'm hoping. Hey, this guy actually slowed down for me. That's pretty cool. Here comes, there's another boat coming, but he slowed down. He's not going full speed through. Let's see. I'm gonna have to watch that rod because that's a big piece of bait. Oh no. No, I just got here. Alright. Okay, we got the lighter line and then we got the worm, so I can't believe that actually went so far with the 1 ounce weight. Alright. Fish on. I'm hoping that this bigger one gets bit, but the problem is it's not wanting to stay out there in the middle where I know the bigger fish are. It keeps going off to the left because the current is much stronger than it normally is. So yeah, so I hear pencil poppers a lot. I've never used one, but one of my subscribers actually, oh, I said something. One of my subscribers said they were actually making me a custom pencil popper to use, so that's pretty cool. Dang. Not sure how, but this other line keeps this getting keeps losing its bait. So we'll try again. Nice. Yeah, I have a 2 ounce on that other, the 50-pound line, and I had a 3 ounce on the line, but it's only 25 pound. I'm not sure why I had it switched around, but it seems to have been working with the 50-pound line at the 2-ounce weight. That's what I was getting all those stripers on Friday. But it's I also am here much later. Um, they were really biting around like noon, the smaller stripers, and then I really want to try night fishing today, but I'm already losing all most of my worm bait, so we'll have to probably go straight uh, to the sardines tonight. So. Yeah, I I normally fish for trout, so I really don't know what I'm doing exactly. I'm just guessing, and this is kind of what I think would work, you know. But I know a lot of people fish the Sacramento River and Feather River really and do really good. But uh, I'm pretty sure I'm whipping this way too hard. That's probably why I have too much leader. But I'm honestly surprised there are so many boats out right now later in the day. Like when I first got here about an hour ago, there was almost no boats out here. There was one. Yeah, it. I think my cast was losing the worm, but I'm gonna try to go lighter and go into a hole that I've caught trout in. So that's what we're hoping for. Hey, this time I stayed on, so I definitely been casting a little hard to see sending it. Yeah, it seems like all the boaters out here are like the crazy ones right now. There's only one boat I've seen that's been like chill. The rest of them are like full sending it out here. Yeah, I don't think anybody's water skiing out on this river because the current out here is pretty dangerous. It's not like a river for. Oh, but I'm not sure if this one's getting a bite or not, but it seems like it. It's actually starting to look like it. Usually that's what it looks like when it's getting a bite. You'll kind of bump a little bit. Because the stripers, they mostly play with it until they swallow it. But yeah, I'm hoping to see a 40-pound striper. My best fish that I've caught myself was, I think, maybe a 10-pound bass or so. That was at a pond where nobody fishes and stuff. But hoping to see something. We're gonna try our best to get something. No, where's that line go? Ooh. I'm gonna stink like fish today because these sardines are pretty damn bad. I might try to save some of these sardines for San Fran tomorrow. Oh, it's Rob. How you doing, Rob? Thanks for joining. Here we go. I know quite a few Robs. I'm not sure if you're uh, Rob or like other Robs. I have about 5 or 6 Robs that comment on the channel. Like my friend Rob that I go prospecting with. She hates them. She hates what, fish or sardines? These wasps are so bad. Look at these. Oh, almost got him. It's a meat bee. They're actually pretty aggressive. I'm surprised they're not attacking me like they normally do. But yeah, try to get him. All right, let's send this one out. See what happens. Probably should wash my hands. Oh yeah. Dude, they are so oily. I just dropped that sardine in and it turned straight to like oil on top of the water. All right. Let's try to send the sardine out. Hey, the sun's finally starting to set. We could actually see the chat and whatnot, and I'm starting to be able to see everything. I think the fish are gonna. Oh my god! Yo, I just saw the biggest fish jump. Dude, that thing was. What the heck was that? Dude. What? Dude. Right as the sun started setting, I just saw it could have been a salmon. Holy crap, I hope it bites. I hope it was like a striper. That thing was probably 20, 30 pounds, whatever it was. But the sun is setting and it's starting to cool off. Like it just, the temp just dropped like crazy. No goal today. No, I'm, today's my day I edit my videos, so I'm taking a break and I just went 2 minutes away from my house and I'm getting some fish. Taking a quick, whoa, why is my line moving so fast? Dude, I really hope they start biting because that was wild. Yo. Oh, oh, gonna bite? I think we're gonna start getting bites now that the sun's setting. So I really hope so. Oh. Nope. Hoping I don't mess this up because I'm pretty sure I just crossed my line. Ah. Well, this one was at the bottom. I was wondering why it wasn't getting any bites and it was out the middle more. Normally they get pushed to the side, but dang, whatever jumped over there was huge. About 20 of those fish are really, yeah, I know. That's why I was kind of hoping to be out here right before the sun sets and until it sets. So, I would not be able to cast that far. That thing jumped about, I don't know if you could see how far the, let's see, you see how far the other shore is? It was about 20 feet from the shore and it's pretty deep over there. It drops straight down. I'm on the side that's nice and beachy. So it drops kind of gradual here. Over there, it drops straight down because that's where there's a levee. So, and I do see a place to really hike in over there, but it just looks so steep. I think if I went on that side, I would. If I fall in, I'm a goner. You know. This side, it's easier to pull in the fish. Over there, it's straight up and down. So if you get some big and you're fighting it, you're gonna trip and fall into that water. I assume with the poles relaxed. I know. I'm mostly messing with them because they're getting pushed to the side and they're just sitting close to the bank and I have a sardine on that one. I'll leave it, but is it the delta? No, it's the Feather River. But looking at the board that shows all the fish in here, it said there's carp, bass, stripers, salmon, catfish, carp, trout, different types of trout, brown. um, so there's quite a few different things and it lead to the ocean, so there is chance of things from the ocean, but we're so far away I doubt we'll see anything from there. um, how deep is the river? Pretty dang deep, I think, right here, at least on the other side. Here it drops off every so often, but I know it's kind of crazy looking. But yeah, should I put a sardine on this one as well and cast away out there? Thinking about it. I might have heard something else pop over on the other side. Now I could actually see the chat, so if you guys say something, I'll be able to reply in a timely manner. Before I couldn't. And I don't know if any of you guys are in California and you fished San Francisco around that Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know. I think I'm gonna bring some sardines and some shrimp tomorrow. So I'm leaving super early, so I might those east or west, the I-5 now. That's a great question. I'm pretty new to this area, so I'm. Let me think about this. I'd have to look at a map, but I'm pretty sure I'm above the I-5. I'm actually right next to the I-5. The I-5 goes from my house. So, oh no, no wait, that's not the I-5. About 10 minutes away from the I-5. Would you drop another sardine on your second line? Yeah, so that's what I'm about to do. We're gonna put actually 30-pound leader on this one because my last one only has. They both had 12 pound. I think I haven't had a chance to fish at night, so I don't know how. Usually I leave right an hour before the sun even starts setting. So I don't know what's gonna start biting or what starts jumping or whatnot. So it's gonna be fun. So let me go grab my 30-pound. All right, we're gonna throw a Palomar knot on this one as well. And my main line is 25-pound braid, but there's no rocks in this river that I know of other than trees. So it's real sandy bottom, so I'm not too worried about it breaking. Braid is pretty strong until it comes to a sharp rock, and then it's as good as 4-pound trout line. I just wish these were sitting out in the middle of the river, but the current's so fast it's not. It's not keeping the baits there. So maybe should I add another 2-ounce weight or something? The shrimp should be good for bait. I didn't bring the shrimp today. I was gonna use it out at the bay. Hoping these. Ooh, heard something else surface over there. Probably a carp up on the grassy side. And I could put bells on. Do have that as well if I need to. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I can't hear any traffic. Yeah. So there's a big old levee with trees blocking everything. Oh, we getting a bite on this one? I think we might be getting a bite, guys. Maybe. It looks like it. I don't know if you see the tip. It's kind of moving. Seems like something's playing with it. But of course there's a boat coming, so it's gonna scare whatever it is away. Oh, oh, it's getting hit, guys. It's getting hit. Oh, I feel it. Oh my gosh. Something just jumped over that way and it was huge. Something's big is biting on us because this sardine wasn't a small bass or a small striper amount. It was a nice juicy piece. Dude, everything's starting to jump. How far is your weight from your hook? It's about 5 feet from my hook. I got a 5-foot leader on both because I didn't want them too close to each other. I I think it stopped biting because I moved it. Unless it's on. I don't feel nothing. Let's put it back down. Wait. It might still be on, but I was getting the other one ready. I didn't move it too far, so there's a good chance it'll come back for it. But there is a boat coming pretty close to me, so hopefully, I don't know. They seem like they're gonna troll right past my stuff. Oh, I think it's still biting. I just saw a flick. Not sure what it was. Okay, we're gonna get the other one out because we're wasting time here with this one not out there. Oh, it might be on because I see it. I see it moving slowly. I feel like I should set it. We'll give it another 5 minutes. Once I get this one set up, we'll set it and see if we have something. I really hope so. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's still playing. Do you guys see it? It's still biting. Let's see. It's still playing with it. I think I really should have gone with a heavier leader on that because now if there is something big, which I doubt because it's not pulling it really hard, might just be a small striper messing with her or a small catfish. You have really good patience. I know. Normally I would go and pull it really fast. There's two boats trolling towards me. I think it's on whatever it is, but oh, that was hard to bite. That was a 30-pound line. Let's get another piece. Okay, I'm gonna put this one on, and oh, got our stretchy string. Oh, oh, it's still on. Yeah, something's playing with it. Okay, I need to get this one out, then I can pull that one in. get this one out there, and then we will set that one. Definitely feels like something's on. Oh, nope. Well, whatever it was, it messed with bait. It felt like I had some on for a second, but look at that bait. It was tore up. It was taking bites out of it. I think it was catfish. Definitely catfish. Because it's taking chunks. Whatever it is, it's too small to swallow the whole thing. Even if I set it, I think it would have not... That one looks like it's getting bit. It might be. Oh yeah. That one's stuck in the middle, which is crazy. Let's send this one further than that one. But here's the guy fishing. What I'm gonna do is send this one this way and then let it drift. Oh, we might have something on this one. This one just started pulling in. Don't feel nothing. It's funny because when I started getting bites, all the boats started showing up around me. There's actually something jumped right here, not too far. Just strange. Yeah, it was a really tiny fish because they were taking chunks out of it, so I think it was little catfish. It was like, they were bite marks. They weren't really swallowing the whole thing. Hoping I don't get caught.
Yeah, I just bought this boat.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to figure out how to use it still.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Huh?
You catch anything on it yet?
I can't hear you.
Oh, did you catch anything on it?
No.
Not yet?
It's the first time on the boat, so I've been fishing for a few minutes.
Oh, nice. Are you trolling?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Are you allowed to use 2 poles or 1 pole?
If you have a fishing license and you get a second rod, you can have
I
two.
do.
Did you buy a
I have a
sec?
double stamp.
Yeah, then you can have two.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
it's for sure. Should I ask this guy if he can let me on his boat? He's asking how to fish and stuff. I got trolling stuff. He's just trolling for a different time of day. Wondering why this thing is out there. What the heck happened? Okay, we're gonna send this thing way out there. Be careful, it gets pretty shallow right there.
Oh, it is. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god. Hey, I see a lot of people catch them like about 100 feet from that side. They're trolling about there and then coming around that, like, kind of that bend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they anchor right there and just let their bait drift right along
I
there.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna switch this rod and go for heavier line, or switch the leader. Just 100%. Jim is 100%. Oh no, I know. I was just joking, but and that's, yeah, common sense, obviously. But I'm gonna switch this line and see. Because I think the bigger fish are coming out right now, so I don't want to lose anything right now. Do you guys see these wasps? Or these meat bees? Keep the fish on ice. Oh, you're talking about the use your hands. What do you mean use my hands? Where is my 30 pounds? I'm gonna go with another 5-foot leader. And the only reason I said that is because said well, he said it was his first time using the boat and he's trying to figure the fishing thing out. I don't know if you guys heard what he said, but that's kind of like, he's like asking, jump in, grab a fish with your hands, the old school. Dude, I am not jumping in this river. This thing is moving. I think actually about a month or so ago, some kid drowned in this river. They were fishing out here and he went a little too far in the current, like basically carried him to where he couldn't swim in. So listen to William. Below Shanghai. Oh, Shanghai. Yes, I know what you're talking about. It's literally right above me. And I heard there's a lot of stripers over there. And how you doing, Harvey? How are you? I was gonna see if I can ride my scooter up that way, because there's a couple of places that you can actually like park and walk into. But I brought my scooter today. That pole looks like it's bending more than it was. I don't know if you guys see it. I think it's just stuff getting caught on the line. I think I'm gonna add another weight on this 50-pound line just so I can do another line further out in the middle, because with the 2-ounce weight and the 3-ounce, what's happening is the current so strong is it's pulling it to the side. It's only leaving it about 30-40 feet from the bank, which there's nothing wrong with that. I was catching a lot of small. You drowned a kid in the? No, I did. Some kid did drown swimming in this river, so it's not very much of a laughing matter though. So, but let's hit another. So I have an idea. I don't know if you guys think this is a good idea or not, but what if I put one hook here and one here, and then put a bigger fish and tie the hooks next to the um, next to the bait, the top and the bottom? Do you think that's a good idea, or should I not put that big of a bait on? Ooh, I just I just saw this one. This one's moving. It's going up and down. I just don't know if I should mess with it, oh, it's definitely got a fish on it. It's like that one was actually a hit. It went brrr. Dang. Okay. I think we will do that. Definitely getting a bite. I just hope it's something big, and it is out in the middle. So, you guys are very, yeah. It is a very sad story. So, I don't know why. Happens to all the time. Happened to a kid when school was. No, there's a lot of that happening. It's just people like when summertime hits around here. What happens is people don't watch their kids when they go in the river or the lake, like where I used to live. Around the lake, there would be at least 1 or 2 drownings a year, and it's all stuff that can be prevented. It's just sad people let their kids go in the lake or river without checking if they know how to swim, or they'll rent a boat and not let their like check if their kids know how to swim. They just assume, or it's just sad, you know. Definitely, like, it's your kid, you know. You should know whether or not they know how to swim. We're gonna go with 2 treble hooks. I need to watch this line. I just saw it like bound. I think, yeah, it's pulling in again. And we do have 30 pounds, so I'm not too worried about something pulling off. I don't know if you guys, yeah, it's right here. Just watch that. It'll start moving. Go with one, and we will do another one not too far from it. Now that the wasps have gone away, the mosquitoes are out to play. Let's see. I feel like I should put a bell on that one, because I'm just like I'm hoping it's something big, and what happens is like it'll just start pulling in line, but it seems like whatever it is playing with it. I see the line moving. I don't know if you guys see, it is moving. It hasn't pulled like it's eating it, you know, or it has eaten it. I think it's things playing with it. And what I don't want to do is mosquito for bait. Use a Hawaiian mosquito. What is a Hawaiian mosquito? Is that like a flying fish? I really don't know what that is. But let's see. I was camping one night. Dang, that's sad. That's a really sad story. Yeah, this isn't a river I'd be swimming in. I don't know if you see how big it is. Um, First of all, I don't like swimming in rivers I can't see in, and second of all, the current is just way too strong. This isn't a one for like you won't see people out here jet skiing on it or any of that stuff. This water is just too dangerous. Okay, where'd that? All right, if you guys get wheezy easily or don't like things, we're gonna show you what we're doing. Oh, that just hit. That smells so bad. Got our sardine. We hooked one through the top. Mmm, smells amazing. Delicious. We got one there, one there. Then we're gonna tie our line. Oh yeah. Smells delicious. Okay. Let's set this. That line just changed. Oh, yeah, guys, look, 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 look. Now it's moving. You see it? I hope it's a big catfish. I also to add a need to add a weight to this one, the 50-pound one, because it's not going to stay on the bottom out in the middle like I'd like. All right. Thing is dripping with oils. So better than a skunk. Yeah, it is better than a skunk. And it's what's going to catch these big fish. So okay. All right. Before I tie that thing on, we are going to switch this 2-ounce for a 5-ounce weight because I want this thing to stay out there. So here's our original. We're going for a 5-ouncer. So I think that should keep it in the middle. Oh, there are sturgeon. I would love to catch a sturgeon. Now, if I catch one of those, you're going to see me screaming like a little girl. But other than that, we'll see. Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear that? That was some weird stuff. There was like, and then like a big old splash. That was wild. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, so these are These are meat bees, so they are all over me because I have worms. Wait, I have not been watching this rod. I hope it. Look at it. Do you guys think I should set it? Do you think it's been playing with it long enough? I don't know. Yeah, you heard that? That was wild. I don't know what that was. It sounded like an alligator when, and then splashed. That was kind of wild. Whoops. That just sounded crazy. Is there another boat coming out here? We're gonna put this weight on this. Yeah, there is another boat coming. Dang, it must be really good fishing out here at night because I've never seen this many boats out here. There was maybe 10 cars out there when I got to the parking lot, so I thought I'd only see 1 or 2 boats because most of them don't stick around by the launch. They go upriver towards Shanghai Bend, which you guys were talking about, because that's where all the big stripers sit. I don't know why, like, I don't know if you see this boat, he's turning straight towards me, like, he could be out on the outside bend, but he just goes, whoosh. Oh, he's slowing down, never mind, he's cool. No, I don't think there's alligators out here, at least I hope not. I don't believe there's alligators in California. Maybe saltwater crocodiles, but I think the water is too cold at the ocean here. After I set this one up and throw it out there, I am gonna go and night fishing. Yeah, I'm hoping that I could stay out here for another hour or two, or at least another hour. You could hear the killdeer though. You guys hear him? So that's a bird. That's what that bird is. That's making that noise. It's called a killdeer, and they lay their eggs in. Bruh. These fish jumping are massive, man. It just echoes through this whole bend every time a fish jumps. No, I actually have not. This is the saddest day of fishing here. Normally I catch something by now, but we're also not using too many worms. We're going straight for the big ones, you know? Not waiting for that rod to get bent. Something's playing with it. There might be something small on. It's been moving a lot, but I am gonna throw this one out with a big old chunk of a sardine with a 5-foot leader and hope for the best. We're gonna toss this one out closer to the other side where it's super deep, and then I am gonna go set that rod because I think something might be on it. I thought these meat bees would go away once it got darker, but they are not going away. All right, we got our line on. We got our 30-pound leader. We got our big old stinky fish, and let's send it. This is our 50-pound, so I'm hoping this thing catches something big. And we got a much bigger, oh my goodness. I'm gonna set this back. Alright. We are gonna send this to the other side of the river. And that we did. Is that another boat coming? Alright, guys. Oh, that was a terrible set. Same thing, this one has been tore up, and that's not a fish, it's bouncing off the bottom, but this one has been tore up and something's been playing with it. There's bite marks all over it. Bro, why? This guy's really going like, he's gonna create a bunch of waves. He's gonna land this thing right on me. Oh, I just saw something come up over there. Oh, he's yeah, that guy's driving like he has them on his boat. He literally came straight for the shore, bunch of waves and stuff. That was crazy. I'm surprised my phone didn't go in the water because the tripod's like right next to the shore. Oh, thought I had one or something. I was doing a retrieve. I didn't really cast this one that well because I was just trying to. Alright, we're just gonna leave these both. See what happens. I have a bad feeling about this because I put them right next to each other, and one of them has a 5 ounce and the other has 4 ounces. So I'm hoping when they come together, they're not on top of each other, or that further one crosses that one. I mean, if you want to waste your time with other YouTube stuff, I don't care. But thanks for watching. Late runs. Yeah, there are salmon right here. Right now, people are catching king salmon. So I'm not fishing for them. I don't have the right bait or the know-how, but I'd love to catch one. That'd be pretty cool. I think they're going to be tangled. Yeah, these might have gone over each other. I had a feeling that was going to happen because they're right on top of each other. But look at this bait. You guys think that was a fish? That looks like it was like picked up and carried. The head is still okay, but go for salmon. I don't know, do they bite later in the day? I might recast this one, but in a different direction. And I don't think I got one. It was lines on top of each other. Let's cast this one out behind the camera. Alright, let's see. Send this one across this way. We'll see. Ugh. That was great. It just shot guts all over the back of me. When I flung this thing, it like shot guts all over me. I'm gonna take a good shower when I get home. I just felt some like splatter. I was like, I hope that's mud and not. Oh, I think I cast it a little too hard. Oh, the salmon do? Oh, that was nasty. Alright, let's turn this thing around. Let's try that. Oh my gosh. I think I did. think I did too much on this one. Did not think that was possible. I actually unspooled this whole thing when I casted that. I mean, you're... Oh. Yeah, guys, I'm screwed. I got guts all over me. All I'm hoping is by the time I get to the car here in about 30-40 minutes that they're dried so they don't get on my car, you know. Well, they transplanted salmon Lake Michigan. Guys, look at that. Either I get hit really hard on the back of my head by something, or that's sardine guts. If you got some plastic put on your seats when well, I have seat covers, so I'll be fine. And it's not like I haven't got fish guts in my car before. I used to do a lot of fishing. Like I'd go every single day. I used to before I used to make prospecting videos, I lived up by a lake and I fished every single day. So this is but for oh, yo, is there something on this one? I don't know if you guys see this other one. I feel like it's about to... I didn't put them next to each other. The line just changed direction. What is going on? I didn't put them next to each other, I just realized. Okay, fixed it. But that line just started going kind of weird. But I also cast it around the bend, and so it's kind of moving. There's kind of a big old drop off once it comes around this bend. There's like a eddy current and a swirl here, and all the trout sit there. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, there was a lot of fish guts all in my car all the time. So I've changed the seat covers a couple times. We might be getting a bite on the smaller rod. Or on both. Or, yeah. It is getting dusk, so we are probably gonna get ready to go here pretty soon. I do have lights and stuff. I do have my scooter, but... Ooh. Is that a bite, or is that just it bouncing? I think it's bouncing off the bottom. That can't be a bite. I'd like to at least catch one fish before we leave, you know? Oh, here comes the boats back. Every time I start getting bites, a boat comes by really fast and scares all the fish away. But, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we're getting a bite on this left one. It just went drrr. Possibly both. I think it's all small catfish because nothing's like taking it. Do you have turtles in that creek? I'm sure there are, but they're not like, you don't see them everywhere. You know, normally, I'm trying to get these guts out of the back of my, I don't know. I don't think there's many on my shirt, but I did feel something hit. Dude, is my line getting a bite? My line's going all kinds of directions. Should I set this one? I feel like I should just set it and see what happens. We're just gonna go for it. This thing is like moving around too much. Tighten this. And most likely, I sent the fish flying into pieces when I threw it like that. Yeah, that is wild. It's in half, and the back end's been either eaten. You guys think that was eaten? Why the heck did it split in half and turn into some crazy looking? What I'm gonna do is send this one out one more time. Because damn, that did not sound good. Guys, boat. Yeah, turtles do nibble. I'm gonna see what happens. We sent that out there. And I do hear stripers bite during the night. Yeah, something's still nibbling that other one. Just see it. There's just a bunch of small fish in here, nothing biting. Piranhas, I hope not. I don't think there's piranhas in this river, but hope not. And the mosquitoes are starting to pick up. The heck? The jungle behind me, a bunch of things started just doing some weird, there's a bunch of weird noises back there. Don't know what that was all about. Let's see, what time is it? It's actually 7 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to start cleaning up. I thought the sun was supposed to set at 6. So I just heard something pop. So we're probably gonna get ready to head out of here pretty soon because it's gonna get dark and I got a trail to go through. Luckily we're not hiking. But yeah. So all the people on boats are also heading in. There's gonna be nobody out here. Oh, that one finally getting a bite? I feel like I should set that one. I'm really not sure what's going on with the tips, but so tomorrow I was either going to go to San Francisco or go film a prospecting video, but the problem is I'm going on a big trip at the end of the week, so I'd only be able to hike in my stuff and I'd have to hike everything out, and the spot I was going to work is probably going to be a bit of a hike. It's a new location with which I don't know the trail that well, so if I hike in tomorrow and it's hard to hike everything out or whatever, I would have to think about whether I want to leave my stuff over the trip and have a chance of the storm, there being a storm, and then what will happen is all my stuff is stuck because I always prospect the opposite side of the river where the trails are. So it's kind of a catch-22, you know? And so I was thinking just going to San Fran and fishing instead of prospecting and getting all my stuff left and having it all be swept down. If the river goes up, they usually release water, and whenever there's storms, and yeah, so we'll see. I feel like they're getting bites, but I can't tell. What we'll do is leave them out, and then I'm gonna start cleaning up. Yeah, don't leave your stuff. Um, yeah, well, that's the point. If I hike in and it's hard to hike out, you know, I wouldn't want to leave my stuff, but sometimes you have to. If I know it's a difficult hike in, so it's probably an hour or so hike in, but it's not like a normal trail like I'm used to. So there is no trail. So it would be kind of trailblazing, and you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I am getting bit up a little bit, so I'm gonna start cleaning up. The mosquitoes love me. I don't know why they like me so much. Did I just get hit? I don't know if you guys were watching that, but I'm pretty sure that taller one just got. I have to start karate chopping these mosquitoes. But yeah, let's get. I can't tell what's going on. It looks like it's getting bit up. Ooh. Watch, what's gonna happen is we're gonna get a bite right at the end. Did I get a hit? Yeah, that one looks like it's getting. They're both being. Ow! Oh, that was right on my shoulder blade. That mosquito just. Hey, how you doing? These mosquitoes. I could get my sweater on, and then I won't have to worry about them. Oh. All right. This one really looks like it's getting hit. All right. The problem is I also feel the water moving pretty fast against the line. Like there's a vibration, so it could be stuck on the bottom. So let's set it and try. Nope, I don't feel nothing. Yeah, I think there's no way that's a fish. It's just heavy, whatever it is. I think I got a stick on it. That's what's going on. Unless this is a catfish that's not fighting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a stick on. It's not like stuck. It's moving slowly. There's no way that's a fish. No, it's gotta be stuck. Nope, it just came up. What the heck? It just loosened whatever it was. Yeah. Pretty sure we were stuck on a tree or something because it does look bit up. But we gotta take this one apart. We gotta get out of here. It's getting dark. We're out in the wilderness. I'm hoping that a mountain lion doesn't think I look tasty. I just said mountain lion, and either there's a dirt bike over there or there's a mountain lion purring. Pretty sure it's a dirt bike. I just heard those there's what's it called? Oh, it's a helicopter. There is jungle behind me, so a grouper. Yeah, look at that. There's jungle back there. All right. You guys to watch this line real quick. I don't think there's anything on the boat. Don't know. Now I did have a headlight on me somewhere. Is that it? Yeah. There is. Yeah, there are mountain lions and stuff. I think right here mostly there's coyotes and whatnot, but pretty bright. But that's not, I'm not too worried. You always gotta, there's a full moon here in SoCal right now. Yeah, I heard there's supposed to be a huge moon, but we'll see. Oh, this thing feels heavy. I don't know why. I don't think there's anything on it. It was way out there. I'm not sure if I did this again, but I might have left the tip of this smaller rod in, let's see, might have left the tip of my second rod, or smaller rod, in my car. Not seeing it anywhere. That is strange, or I might have lost it on the way here, so we'll keep an eye out for it. But we're probably gonna end the live here. I gotta hike back to, well, I gotta go back to my look at this, guys. So that's where I'm going. My scooter's right there. But I heard like noises over there, so we're gonna go through that little jungle right here to the trail. That's fun. But yeah, this basically everything right here. So all right. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Basically got everything packed. Now we got a scooter on out of here. Also, for my members, I do have the video posting tonight. Tonight or tomorrow night, one of the nights, there'll be a members video. All right. Got all our backpacks. All right. And I think I got all my rods. But yeah, I don't see my the tip of my smaller rod, which I swore I brought, but it seems like not. You guys hear the crickets? It's kind of wild. They're loud as heck. All right, that's where we got to go, right there. But yeah, let's do this. We got our lights for the trail. Show you guys what I did last time. Put everything like this. Put this one. It's kind of cheating, but I didn't want to hike in and hike out at night. So all right. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look at that. We're gonna end the live here, and then I gotta skedaddle because it's dark. Yeah, my brother bought this for me, so I have another better scooter that he has, which I might. It's over in Nevada. I might take that one because. Oh, yeah. So let's head out of here. Thanks for watching.